All right, welcome to our first of 6 15-minute strength classes. Today, for our strength class, we're going to be doing all lower body exercises today. The format that we're going to do is 2 minutes of warm up, then we'll do 10 minutes of strength, and then 2 minutes of cool down at the end. So we'll be all the way done in 15 minutes. For our strength exercises today, I'm going to do 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest. You can keep doing that with me, or you can do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. You can go the full minute. You alter it to what you want to do. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with marching in place here. Start to get your muscles warm. Depending on how warm you may or may not be already, you can simply march it. If you want to get your heart rate up too, you can run these out too. Either way works just fine. But no matter what you're doing, drive that knee up all the way to get those muscles warm. Very good. Take it into butt kicks. I like to open up my chest here as I do these butt kicks, even though we're just doing lower body today and we're not doing any upper body. It's always good to move the upper body, and I feel like the move is a little bit smoother when you have those arms going too. But again, you could run these out as well, depending on if you just want to warm up your muscles or get your heart rate going. Very good. All right, next we're going to do some hip openers. So open up that leg to the right, bring it back forward. I'm going to hit my couch here to the left, and then bring it back. This is you're trying to get that full range of motion here through the hips, through the pelvis, and waking that all up. I like to do these slow, make for sure I get the full angle. One more on each side. Last one. Very good. Okay, last warm up. Windmills, legs are wide. Take the opposite hand to the opposite toe. You're going to feel these in your hamstrings, feel them in your glutes. Get it all warmed up. We're almost done. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are ready to get started. I'm going to turn it and face this way. That way, when I talk about form, you guys can see me a little bit easier. So we're going to begin with a front lunge on the left side. Ready? Let's begin. You're going to step forward with the left leg, bring it back. Left leg, bring it back. You're going to stay on the left the whole time. Do not switch legs. Only step forward with the left. As you are doing these, you want to make for sure you are stepping out far enough so that when you're in this position, you have 90-degree angles with your legs. If I do a little tiny step and I go forward and my knee is way past it, that is awful on my knee. So we do not want to do that. Nice big step. We're almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We're going to rest for 20 seconds. Our next exercise here is going to be, it's going to be squats. You're going to notice a lot of squats today. They're one of my favorite exercises. Ready? Let's begin. As you squat, you are going to sit back into it. Keep the weight on the ball or the heel of your foot. Do not put the weight onto the ball of your toes. So if you could be here and you could see me, or if I could see you, you should see there should be space between your toes and that mat, okay? Keep those toes up. It's going to help you sit back into it. Again, our degrees here, we're going to keep our knees right above our feet. We're not going to try to bring our butt down to our heels. We're going to sit back into it and stop. Awesome. Next one, we'll start here in a minute, is we're going to lunge it again. This time we're going to step forward on our right leg. We're gonna even ourselves out. Ready? And begin. Step forward on the right. Nice big step. If you are wanting to advance these, you could stay here in this position and you could do a full lunge up and down. Doing it this way is going to give you more reps of a lunge, which will advance it. Or alternatively, you could just pulse it right here for 40 seconds and you will feel the burn on that one. Or you can continue to step it. We are almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's rest for 20. We're going to go back to squats again. Get a couple more, quite a few more squats in here. Shake those legs out. You should be feeling nice and warm now. Get ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Your stance should be about shoulder width apart right here. Our toes are facing forward. Chest is upright or not hunched way down. Chest is upright here. Again, with these, if you want to advance them, you can do little pulses here at the bottom. You could advance these this way. If you have something heavy in your office, you could hang on to that. As you do these, you could do 3 pulses at the bottom and then come up, whichever way you want, and stop. Very good. All right. Our next one, we're going to do calf raises. Now, if I were you and I had a wall, I would, let's pretend this is my invisible wall, I would put my hands on my wall right here because we're going to do single leg calf raises. So we're going to start on the right side. I take my left foot and I hook it behind my right ankle, and then I usually hang onto the wall for support. So when you're ready, you can begin. We'll see if I can stand here doing it. So hook your left foot behind your right ankle, hang on to something if you want so you don't fall over. We're going to push up and lower, push up and lower. With these, if you want to advance your calf raises, you could do pulses. I'll do 3 up at the top, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, ooh, as I fall over, and then lower. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Or keep going at your normal pace. 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest. Up next, guess what it is? It is squats. We're doing a pattern here. 1 exercise squats, 1 exercise squats. When you're ready, let's begin. 40 seconds here. This time, I think I'm going to do 3 pulses at the bottom and then come back up. You choose however you want to do it. What I am concerned about is that your weight is in your heels and you're sitting back into your squat. I'm a huge proponent of good form because if you're doing wrong form, bad form, improper form, you're much more likely to get injured and you're not even really giving yourself the benefit. So my philosophy is if we're taking the time to exercise, let's do it right and let's do it hard. Let's make it worth the time we're investing into it. And rest. Awesome. All right, we're going to switch over to the other side of our calf raises. If you're doing it with me, you will this time tuck your right foot behind your left ankle and let's begin. You'll see my balance is not great. This is why I always use the wall. It also makes it easier if you're wanting to do 3 pulses up at the top. For me, it makes it a lot easier to have somebody to hang on to. So I can do it, but at the same time, doing it without hanging on to something is great for your balance, which is very beneficial as well. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Short rest. We are close to the end. We have 3 exercises left. Of course, the next one is squats. We're ready and begin. Any which way you want to do this. Oh yes, if you have something heavy in your office, I was saying that last time, you can hang onto that, hang on it right here. That would turn it into a goblet squat. Or if you're not feeling the burn, advance it up. Whether you're doing pulses or shorter pulses, you're going to be feeling it in your quads, feeling it in your glutes, and you're moving your muscles, which is awesome. Almost there, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest. 2 exercises left. We are doing a burnout at the end here of squats. So our second to last one, we're going to do sumo squats. So you're going to take your legs wide. Your toes are pointed diagonally out, like 45 degrees, ankles out. And we will now do squats as sumo squats. It's going to work on a different part of your leg, more of your abductors, but the same type of thing. You're still going to sit back into it. The weight is still on your heels. You can do the full squat. You can do 3 at the bottom. You could just hold it here at the bottom as well. We got all kinds of options. You can hold it, do 3 pulses, and hold. Usually I like to switch things up because it keeps my brain moving and working and thinking about what the pattern is as opposed to how my muscles feel. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last rest. We have one more time of our regular squats. Then we're going to cool it down and we'll be done with our 15 minutes. So let's finish strong. 40 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to challenge myself for the last 40 seconds to do pulses the entire last 40 seconds. Last set, best set, right? Whether you're feeling gassed or a little tired or not at all, what I want you to focus on is good form. Push yourself, good form. We don't want to push ourselves and have bad form because then we can injure ourselves, or like I said, we're not helping ourselves. Push yourself to the end. We're going to be done in 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's take 2 minutes to cool down. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings, reach down towards your toes. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Deep breaths as you reach down towards your toes. This is going to help stretch out your hamstrings, a little bit of your glutes, a little bit of your back. You might even feel it in your calves a little bit. Deep breath in, big breath out. Very good. Okay, let's give those calves a good stretch. If you are at the wall, you can pretend my couch is the wall, heels feet up further. You're gonna do the same thing. Plant your right heel down, stick your left foot behind that heel, and push it down. Push your heel down, push it forward to feel that stretch. If you're up on the wall, it does the exact same thing as this. You can even do it down on the floor if you're really wanting to, but we're trying to stay upright today. Very good. Switch. Push the left heel down, tuck your right foot behind your left ankle, and push your left heel down. Feel that stretch. If you can't feel it at all, push that left leg back further from the wall or your desk or wherever you are at. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the last one, we're going to do a froggy hold. So you're going to come down into a squat, kind of like a sumo squat. So your toes are pointed outward. You're going to hold it down here. You can rock back and forth. Get a nice, good stretch here. You guys have made it through the first 15-minute workout. all lower body today. We will switch it up. We'll have some weeks where it's all upper body, some weeks where it's both upper body and lower body. Keep it moving, keep it interesting. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here today, and we will see you next time.